don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good morning, YankeeMania fans and fans abroad. What's cooking? I'm sure everybody's very happy with the end result. I want to say good morning right now to Sean Browning. Sean, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing all right. Yankees won last night, opening night of baseball. Now we got, the rest of the league is playing today. Yankees are off. But hey, 7-0 to open up, a win.
A win is a win, isn't it? That's right.
Right.
It's perfect. It's really good. So
Hey, and
go
ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I just want to welcome everybody to the stream. Any questions on last night's game, please write it down. So many positives to take out of it. Yes, I know about the golden boy and the 4 strikeouts and a ground ball to third. But there were many good things about this game. Of course, there's always room for improvement, but one of the things well, first of all, before we get into that, everyone, I just want to let you know throughout the day, we will give you updates on the baseball scoreboard on YouTube Live. We will do that. And we may come back with you with a show later on. I don't know when and how and all of that. But tomorrow we're going to have we're going to have our morning show. We're going to have our pregame show, the Yankee game, and also on our second channel on World Entertainment, Jason is going to be calling play-by-play at 9:45 of a matchup with March Madness. So everyone, and I will definitely talk about and promote everything a little bit later on in the day. But we're saving everything for our New York Yankees today, everyone. So again, good morning. And the first thing, Sean, that I want to, the first thing I want to do is I want to wish a very happy birthday to my incredible brother, John. Today is a very special birthday. So with that in mind, we want Maria to say something to him.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Maria, for that. So with that in mind, I'm going to dedicate this whole show to my brother John, who's an incredible person, incredible father, incredible grandfather, and many more. My brother, you are awesome. And thank you so much. I've learned a lot through you throughout the years. So thank you, everyone.
Also, one of our guests, Tony.
Yes,
Ferrara.
Tony Ferrara. Yes, that's right. We got to do it again.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
All right. Twin birthdays. So everyone, thank you so much for your love and care, and thanks again. So okay, so now let's. Well, first of all, Katie, how you doing? How's it going? Very happy with the results. Yeah, Katie. Hey, Katie, did you like and listen to the play-by-play? I'd like to get what you thought. We had a lot of positive vibes on it. Tell me what you think. Your thoughts mean a lot to us, so we really appreciate Let us know how if you heard the play-by-play, heard some of it. We appreciate that. I want to say hello to Bob Rizzo, to Kevin, to Teresa, all listening from either work or from home or with their grandkids and all. So thank you so much for being here. And so let's start pinpointing really the good things. Let's start with Max Fried. So Max Fried, Sean, he started out a little shaky. He started out like he finished up in Florida with a lot of balls, a lot, outside the strike zone. But all of a sudden, something clicked with him and Austin Wells. So I thought that if I'm going to give out of 10, with 10 being the best, I would give Max Fried like a 9.5 for yesterday's performance. How about you?
Oh, I give him a 10. I mean, yes, I know he was a little shaky, but I mean, the only walk he gave up was to Luis Ariz, who barely strikes out.
To lead
So
off the game,
to lead off the game, and
right?
then after that knock, and we got like first and third with 1 out or whatever it was. And he didn't surrender a run. The Yankees didn't give up a run, and and then after that, he was rock solid. And we got through the first inning, got the jitters out of the way. And yeah, he dominated 16 out of the last 18 batters he faced. He
Right.
retired. They only got 2 hits off of Max Fried.
Yep. Yep. Hello, F902. How you doing, big guy? What's going on with you?
Yeah.
Want to, I like to get a little feedback if you guys liked what we did. What do you call what we did last night on the air? Did you like the call of the game? Did you like that we were on both not only the stream but also YouTube live for about 5 innings? I want to get everybody's feedback because I think it went really well, but I don't just go with what I'm thinking. I'm going to pick Sean's brain. Sean, did you like that? Did you think that was a good thing to stream it both ways?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, my own frustration was the drone kept spinning on the telecast with Netflix, but that's none of our faults. But as far as what we were doing, no, I mean everything went by smoothly. I mean, I like kind of both ways. I mean, we picked up subscribers, so that's important. And I just love everybody came in, was supportive. We had positive vibes going on, and
Yeah, no, I thought it went really really well. So thank you again, everybody, for your participation, being here, and all of that. All right, let's get on to Austin Wells. I thought this was one of the best performances in a very long time. You don't have to hit a home run to impress us. I thought he called a good game, and he was very active at the plate. He was confident. He looks like he has a plan, which I don't believe he had a plan in the past couple of years. And I liked what I saw. Now, did you see what I saw, Sean?
no, you know what I saw? A new improved, and we were commenting it on last night. But a new improved. He was solid behind the plate. Him and Freed had a great game, and then even when the relievers on there, they didn't even skip a beat. And then also at the plate, man, he had a game plan. He was aggressive. He carried out some of what he did with the Dominican team and the WBC. Like I said, maybe it's the Albert Pujols effect, or maybe it was when he was rubbing shoulders with Soto and them. But hey, he was swinging them hips, and whatever burrito he's eating before the game, just keep it up, Wells. I mean, you got the full beard going on. That's nice and trim. And hey, if he can keep hitting like that and solid behind the plate, that's what I want from my catcher.
Oh yeah, no question about it. How you doing? Let's see, D Donut. Let's go Yankees. Let's see. Big G looked good. Yes, he really, really did. He looked solid and all of that. So so that was another thing that we really liked. John Carlos Stanton looks locked in the past 2 years. Unfortunately, he had a bad playoff last year, but we're not going to go to negative vibes today. We're going to talk. We're going to continue
Huh.
what we saw yesterday. Chaz Chisholm Jr. looked like he had a plan. And this is what I was complaining about all winter long. If you know Sean, anybody can go back on our shows. They need a plan at the plate. You can't just go up there. Oh, I'm going to try to hit the ball 9 miles. You can't do it. It's ridiculous.
But I mean, what I loved about the whole team, I mean, yes, Judge had a rough 0-4, right? And that's like the only negative. Because Judge was silent. But the whole team picked him up and they had a game plan. Every single one of them. They got aggressive. Against an elite pitcher, you need to be aggressive, wait for your pitch, and just tattoo it. And I mean, look, we put a 5 spot in the second inning on an elite starting pitcher, Logan Webb. And then we tacked on 2 more runs in the following innings.
Yeah, I agree. I'm telling you, it went well. Good morning to Bill O and Didi. We had four 6-pitch at bats in the first 3 innings, which led to the hit parade. That's that's what we mentally need. Yes, you're 100% right. Well said. Well said, D Donut. Very, 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 very true to the word.
No,
We really, yeah, go ahead.
but yeah, I mean, because you look at this, Grisham's first at bat, 6 pitches. Aaron Judge, first at bat, 6 pitches. And then Cody Bellinger, 6 pitches before he grounded out. And then, by the time we got to the third inning, he was already at 30, 40, almost 40 pitches. In the fourth inning, he was at 54.
Yeah, I agree. I know you're right. You're 100% right. Now there was a lot of good vibes coming out of the game yesterday. McMahon also had some good at bats. And what was I saying? They have to come out of the gate and not put themselves in a position that when they finally hit the ball, they're not batting 125, and then the best they can do is 211. They've got
Right.
to come out of the gate 350. I don't say you're going to bat 900. No. But what I do want is a little better showing in April. Get a few more hits. Put yourself in a position when the batting average settles in. I don't say to be 400, but come on. You're a major leaguer, 250, 260, 270. Whatever
Yeah.
you can do. I'll be happy with 249, 250 from all 3 of them. That's a big
Mhm.
difference.
No,
That is yeah.
it is. And then, okay, look at this. In the second inning. So, Ben Rice, he grounds out, right? 1 pitch, 1 out. Big G, he sees a couple pitches, and then he slaps a single, gets on base. And then, Jazz Chisholm takes one in the numbers on his shoulder.
Yep.
And then, and then Ryan McMahon, he fouls off a couple pitches. He gets a 0-2. And then what he do? A 20 hop seeing eye single. And by the time they get the ball, believe it or not, what's his name scores? John Carlos Stanton scores because it's
Yeah,
a
that's
big
a
outfield.
miracle in itself.
Right. And then what is it? Jose Caballero. Jose. He slaps a double on the left field line. And I mean, it was smoked.
Yep.
And with his speed, I mean, you got Ryan McMahon and Jazz Chisholm were able to score. And Jose Caballero, he slides in it, but he gets plunked in the head with the ball as he was taking second base. But the Giants were sloppy. We took advantage of it. We were aggressive, And then look, Wells, he gets up the plate, doesn't even blink an eye. He slaps a single, and Caballero, you see how it was just going, and then you got we got two runners, second, with Wells and Caballero on, and then Trent Grisham, first pitch he sees, he goes to triple alley, scores 2 runs. We put a 5 spot up on the board.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was big. That turned the game, way into the Yankees' favor. So that was good. Good morning to Ken. Good morning, John the Beagle Dad. How you guys doing? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Ocean is back. How you doing? Yeah, that was definitely a great game. We looked good. It was solid. Okay, so now, I mean, there's a lot. There's more. How about our relief pitching? That was excellent. That went well, basically. So there's a lot of good things now. Now, the one thing that I really wish the fans would like relax about with the Golden Boy in right field. Yes, he got the golden sombrero. Yes, he hit a ground ball to third, and he went 0 for 5. The Yankees won the game with your big bopper not doing a darn thing. Take that as a positive, not as a negative. If we would have lost the game, you have every right to be annoyed.
Oh, yeah.
You won the game by 7 runs. What's the difference if he goes 4 for 4 or hits 3 homers? The Yankees got the W. That's what matters. Because normally I would probably get on somebody but not everybody's Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge can go 0 for 5 and tomorrow hit 3 homers. Because he's that type of a superstar. These other guys can't do it. So when they're in a slump, they're in a slump. But to get on Aaron Judge and say, "Oh, well, what kind of game?" It happens. But he's going to rebound. You can't get that out of the other guys. Do you think that a Ryan McMahon who could start out bad, you're going to have all the confidence in the world that the next game he's going to go 2 for 3? No. But you'll have that in Aaron Judge. So stop, people. All I heard on media, oh my God, what kind of a start is that? When he hit 62 home runs, he batted 120 in April, people. Let's get off the guy's back a little bit. Listen, I'm critical. You know that. But, I mean, come on. You won 7-0. Yes, did we strike out a lot? Well, he had 4 of them. So take away that, and you strike out like 3 innings. They won the game by 7 runs. We can excuse that for this time. Is it going to? I mean, if they didn't do well, yes. Then we have every right, and you do have a right to talk.
Yeah.
But not like this. Go ahead, Sean.
Well, no, I was gonna say, the man Aaron Judge is a behemoth. Okay, he's a giant, 6'7", right? But he's flirted with the Triple Crown 4 years. All right, and most of those 4 years, he had a slow start in March, April. So he always turns it around. If he's struggling in June, then you can come talk to me about Aaron Judge. No, because Aaron Judge is him. I'm not worried about an 0 for 5 on opening night. He's going to turn it around, but he's a slow start. He was just a tick off because you could see it. He was fouling balls late. And in that ground ball, as soon as he squares up on that ball, you're going to forget all about that struggles. Because he's going to go on a 99-game tear that's going to parallel Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle and you name the great, because Aaron Judge is one of the greats. But at the same time, 0 for 5, yeah, okay, that is what it is. But it's opening night last night. We're not even a month into the season yet. So I'm just going to wait and see how it progresses, because he is going to turn it around. And then y'all going to be celebrating Aaron Judge But because it always happens, so he's notorious for slow starts in the regular season.
Right. And he starts clicking. And you got the rest of the guy. They listen. First of all, we should be very happy with one thing with Judge. He's healthy. The arm is back. That alone is worth its weight in gold. Now you know he can fire the ball again from any place in the outfield and get you out. So I mean, but to hop on the 4 strikeouts, the ground ball at third, come on, people. Let's I can understand the Giants fans' frustration. They wanted him to be a Giant. I understand that. But Yankee fans to get on his case is a bit much. It really is. And they say, well, Joe, he made some comments about the World Series and the World Base. Who cares? It was probably maybe whatever. Even if it was taken, it might have been taken out of content. I don't know. And if he said it, he said it. He is entitled to his opinion.
Right. And you know what? They were asking him that question while he's sporting a Team USA jersey. What do you expect him to say? That the WBC means nothing?
Yeah, really. What is he going to say? If he doesn't go there, he'll get crucified. Why isn't one of the 2 best players ever going to WBC? He goes there, he makes an opinion, and it's wrong. I mean, come on, and let's give a little kudos to Aaron Boone. Is it so wild to give the guy some props for managing a very, very good, solid game yesterday?
Yeah, I mean,
they had a little bit of everything, and that's the key with the New York Yankee team.
right. And then look at this. Okay, we're going back to Max Fried, right? That man was dominant for 6 1/3 innings. Last year, Boone would have been taking him out by like the 5th inning because that's what he was doing. We didn't get someone into the 6th or 7th inning until like 2 weeks into the regular season. So you know what? I'm glad Aaron Boone. He managed his game the way it is. He let the players play. He waited till Max Fried was tired to pull him. And you know what? I mean, Max Fried is one of the dogs. Him, Cole and Rodon. Even though I know when they get back from injury, the first couple of starts, you're gonna be like, you want to make sure they get through it healthy and those big setbacks. But those are 3 guys. If they're on the mound, you'll let them pitch till they say, "Hey, manager, give me the hook," right?
Yeah, exactly. Sean, what I'd like to do is give an update on today's games, which I'm going to do right now. So at 1:15, we have the Pirates Mets at that's going to be an interesting game. Paul Skeens against Peralta. Very good game on the cuff. We have the White Sox Brewers at 2:10 Eastern. We have the Nationals and the Cubs going at it. The Twins at the Orioles. The Red Sox at the Cincinnati Reds. That should be a great game. Crochet against Abbott. The Tigers Padres. Nick Pivetta against Skubal. That should be interesting. And later on, you're going to have the LA Angels against the Astros. And there's more. The Tampa Bay Rays and the Cardinals at 4:15 Eastern. Texas Rangers at Philly. Eovaldi against Sanchez. The Diamondbacks and the Dodgers. That's going to be an interesting one. Zach Gallen against Yamamoto. That's at 8:30 p.m. I'm sure that's going to be on local TV somewhere. The Guardians and the Marlins. Later on is the late game at 10:10 p.m. Eastern. Bibby against Gilbert. So that's your scoreboard for today. Now, everyone, we are going to have live updates. We will come on one way or the other on YouTube Live with YankeeMania updates throughout the day, and we'll get perspectives of everything going on in the world of baseball. So listen, we got the first game out of the way, and now everybody else is going to enjoy. There's some really good games. I like that Met game today. The schemes against Peralta, that should be epic. Which team is going to falter first? It's going
Right.
to come down to the bullpens, and I'm not sure about the Pirates bullpen, but the Mets bullpen right now leaves a lot to be desired. People, I'm not
Oh
sure
yeah.
what you're actually going to see, but Jason, first of all, I hope you're feeling better. And it's too bad that you had like a little cold. It would have been great for you to call the New York Met Pirate game today, but we'll have more and more coverage for you anytime you want. I hope you enjoy your Met game. I wish them luck. Maybe they could get if they're a contact team, Sean. And I think if they buckle down with schemes and hit the ball the opposite way, I think the Mets are gonna do a little surprising act today. I really do.
Oh yeah. I mean, they well, with Skeens, a pitcher like him, and the same thing with the Pirates versus Peralta. You gotta have a game plan, a team game plan at that plate, and you just gotta wear them down. And then be aggressive like we were against Logan Webb.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, but I'm not sleeping on the Pirates, but the Mets, they got a good lineup. They got a potent lineup, but I want to see how the chemistry between Lindor, Soto, and that big assignment they got, that big acquisition they got in free agency and Bo Bichette. Um, I want to see how that all goes. But yeah, it should be a good game. The other matchup that I'm looking forward to is the Tigers and the Padres.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pavetta against School.
yeah.
Well,
Pavetta's still.
I think Detroit has the edge on that one.
Yeah, I mean, Skubal might, but that Padres lineup, whew, they're gonna wear him down.
Well,
But
let's see. Let's see. Dizzy Donut says, "Hey guys, I got to jump. No problem. Have a great day. Look forward to many more wins and morning coffee with you guys. Great channel, great people, great win. Thank you so
cheers,
much,
Dizzy.
Dizzy.
Have a great
Here's
day.
to let's see. Here's to you, and also, and I will have my coffee later because I had a couple already this morning. But thank you, Dizzy. Please tell all your friends and family about the show. We really appreciate you liking the show and liking our play-by-play. So please tell your friends and family to subscribe to YankeeMania. We really appreciate it. There's another comment from Jason that I want to bring up. Great play-by-play last night, guys. Really was guys really was a fan of it. Thank you, Jason. Means a lot coming from a play-by-play man who's doing basketball and baseball and all kinds of stuff. So again, really appreciate. Let's see what Bill O has to say. Judge handles the media the same way Jeter did. He's not going to say something stupid just to make headlines. Yeah, I mean, like, what do we want him to say? I mean, what can he possibly say? I mean, really.
What?
I mean, he's going to be positive. The team won 7-0. He's not going to do a downer. Neither is Aaron Boone. So, really, I can't see it. Whoa,
Yeah,
welcome to
and
the
then
stream. Welcome to the stream, Desiree. Desiree, how you doing? Long time. How's it
what?
going? How are you feeling? Good morning, guys. Great game last night. Yeah, it was. It really was really cool. And like I said, we're really excited. Ken from the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, and myself, when everybody was getting on everybody with the Yankees, as I said, 95 wins, people, 90, whatever they won. How can you want to make wholesale changes? Why? Because they couldn't beat the Blue Jays. Okay. But maybe if Max Fried would have showed up, and maybe if they had Garrett Cole last year for the playoffs, and I mean, Judge couldn't do it by himself. This is the one time that Judge really did something and the Yankees let him down. So I was saying that all winter long, they need a purpose. They didn't have to make wholesale changes. Who would have wanted? You didn't. We weren't going to do anything with Tucker because they weren't going to give him $500 million.
And Tucker wasn't going to come to the Yankees. Be honest, he
And
wasn't. He wanted the
right,
big money.
right, and also you wanted Bo Bichette. He's not a good defense, and nothing against the Mets or anything, but he wasn't. You're taking a downgrade in the infield. The Yankees, if they want to build, they're building pitching and defense. You're going to take a step. I love. Don't get me wrong. Bichette is a great player, but his defense leaves a lot to be desired. So they're taking a step backwards. What would you have wanted them to do?
Yeah, and we had Jose Caballero. That was a shortstop, and then Jazz Chisholm is your second baseman. We got a year with him left. So where were you going to play Bo Bichette if we even got Bo Bichette?
Yeah, exactly. I want to give. You probably spoke about it, but what do you think about comment on Bonds almost becoming a Yankee? Well, thank God he didn't. Because can
Yeah,
you imagine all the hoopla that would have happened with the Yankees, with everything that went on with that man? Oh my God, we would have never heard the end of it. And how much more around that season do you want the Yankees to do? They won 3 championships in a row without him. Maybe
right,
they would have won one more. They came within an ounce of winning 4 in a row. So
right.
this was a blessing. If that's what Steinbrenner did, then he must have had his reasons.
And I mean, hey, Barry Bonds is an all-time great, but he was destined to be a giant. Just like, and I know he started his career as a Pittsburgh Pirate, but and it didn't work out, and I'm glad it didn't work out. And you heard Barry Bonds. He said it last night. They were asking him about different things, but he said things. Because one thing about Barry Bonds, and he said it too. He didn't talk to the media, and the media treated him as if he was a jerk. And guess what they're doing? There's 2 reasons why Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame. One, the perceived assumption that he was on roids, which is probably true because how big he got. And then the other one is how he treated the media. The writers, guess what they do? They petty.
Yep. Oh
You don't
yeah.
talk to them. You a jerk to them. They remember that when they vote on you in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and don't forget when this all happened, the Yankees weren't exactly the greatest team. They were building. But it would have taken then you don't know if they would have made these other moves. All right, George is not how. George would have done anything to, but you don't know. You don't know if they would have gotten Tino Martinez. You don't know if they would have gotten Scott Brocious. You don't know any of that. You really don't know. Listen, it turned out for the best. It really turned out for the best. There's no question in my mind, and that's the bottom line. So we're better off. We had controversy with Reggie Jackson. We had controversy with Dave Winfield. We had controversy with quite a few guys. We didn't need any more. We really didn't need any more.
What? Yeah, I mean, and then you remember we had that little deal with unfortunately, with the drama toward the end with Daryl Strawberry. He was battling the cancer. Then he got picked up in a raid. You know,
Let's take this comment. You can't tell me that the only option Cashman had was to re-sign everyone because they believed in their team. But what is it that people don't understand? They believed in their team. If they believe in their team, they're not going to make changes, whether you like it or not. Now, I respect your opinion, but this is what they did. They had it. They had an organizational meeting. They won 94. What was it? 94 games. Now, whatever they won, they tied for first place. They lost because they didn't play they didn't beat Toronto. Fine, and I understand that. But they did beat the Red Sox. Who everybody? Oh, the Red Sox they're gonna walk all over the Yankees. Who won that series? The Yankees did. All year but what did you want them to do, people? Why are you not satisfied with the team that they have right now? The team they have right now can take you as far as they can, because with this pitching, they can win this thing. What do you want to change? You brought back Paul G. Okay, you brought back Paul G, and Rice is getting, and that's another thing. I was very impressed with him at first base yesterday. He did a great job at first base. Okay, so so what do you want change there? What were you going to get for first base? You tell me. What were you going to get for second base? All right. No. Pretty soon we're going to lose Chaz because they're not going to pay him $35 million, but we have him right now.
Yeah, especially when you're paying Judge $36 million. You're paying Cole $36 million. You're paying Judge almost $40 million. You're gonna pay Jazz $35 million? Is he an ace? No.
Right. And
is he a superstar?
I mean, FGF 6902. Tell me what you would have done differently. Everybody was on Anthony Volpe. Right now, he's not starting because he's hurt, and you got Jose there. You turn around. They felt like they wanted Grissom. That's their decision. They were happy with Grissom. Now, that doesn't mean we have to agree with it. But what else would you have done? You were not going to get Tucker. So who do you want in the outfield that could make a huge difference? They got pieces. They got Randall. They had a Rosario. They have pieces now. They had a garbage bench last year up until August 31st, July 31st. So what is so terrible about bringing back a team that won 94 games and they're adding their ace back, Garrett Cole? You don't think he's going to win more than one game?
But also, remember, we got Weathers. We traded for Weathers. We didn't re-sign Luke Weaver. We didn't re-sign. We let Williams walk. We let other guys, Johnny Lasagna. We got rid of some of the dead arms in our bullpen, and we replaced it with guys like, when we already had Duvall and we had Bird, but we got guys like Cade Winquist. We picked up in the Rule 5. He's gonna be a secret. We got Ryan Weathers. We can re-sign Yarbrough and Blackburn, and we got a solid bullpen. We still got to figure out who our setup man is, but we got David Bednar, one of the best closers in the game. Would you take him over Williams and Weaver?
There's no comparison. And look at the young pitchers that they had. Everybody was so quick. Oh, trade Elmer, or trade this one, or trade that one. And where is that going to get you? Another team's going to. You can't trade a Spencer Jones. You'd be out of your mind, because Grissom's not going to be here next year. Forget about it. They're not going to give him a $300 million contract. It ain't happening.
And below,
Spencer Jones will go into center field one way or the other next year.
And maybe even this year.
And right. And Bill O says, one game in and we're already complaining about the team. Let's just enjoy the ride and see what happens in the next few months. And I agree with that.
I
You
mean,
won 7-0. What do you want?
I guess, you know.
I mean, you know, if Judge hits 3 home runs in the next game, and the other guys strike out 10 times, then everybody's going to go crazy on the other guys.
Yeah.
Could we just enjoy what we have in front right now and move forward? It could have been worse, people. Did you want to lose 7-0? I know I didn't. I want to win 7-0, 8-0, 9-1, 10-3, whatever. I
Even if we
enjoy
won
that.
1-0.
I mean, listen, anybody that's going to come on the show right now and say that Aaron Judge hurt the team or look bad, you've got to be kidding me. Then you do not follow the Yankees the way you guys say you do. Because if you follow the Yankees, you'll know he does not have a good April, and then all of a sudden he gets one hit in May, and it goes big time.
Yeah. And I mean,
and you know, that's it. I like this comment. Joe, it's like making a good Sunday gravy. You start out with the slow simmer. You're right. And how about Big Ken? The top 3 free agent outfielders were Bellinger, Tucker, and Grissom. The Yankees brought back 2 of the 3 best outfielders. Which other outfielder were you going to bring in for $22 million? Really nobody. And and that makes sense.
right.
That makes sense.
And here's the thing with Trent Grisham. I know we were critical with him, but if the man gives you 250 batting average, he hits triples, doubles, and 15 homers or 20 homers, and Gold Glove defense, would you be okay with that?
I'd be okay with it because as long as the pitching is there and as long as they don't trade Spencer Jones, Dominguez, I'm still scared. But out of the 2, if they're going to do something, I would not touch Spencer Jones. He's got to be there. He's a monster. I don't care if he strikes out 150 times. I don't care. The man is a beast. And with speed.
Right. And he will be up here. Sure, I believe he'll be one of the next men we call up. But yeah, I'm just saying is, I'm gonna be realistic with Trent Grisham. I know 22 million. It seems like a waste on the guy that had 1 career year. But guess what? If he gives me Gold Glove defense in center field, which yesterday, what did he do? He used that speed and and he made plays look good that might have handcuffed somebody else. And he made those plays.
Exactly.
And then if he gives me a 250 batting average with triples, doubles, and maybe 20 or less home runs, I'm okay with that because my home run hitters are Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton
And possibly Bellinger.
and Bellinger. The rest of the team, give me a 250 batting average at least, or 240, 250 with solid production. And give me solid defense behind excellent pitching, and I'm all right.
I agree. I totally agree with you, Sean. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But, the bottom line is, guys, we're so used to the Yankees revamping and doing this and doing that. As we said on the show, every day in and day out, how do you break up a 94 winning team? How do you do that?
Yeah.
And knowing that you have a full year of Bednar, you have God willing a full year of Garrett Cole, you have the Cam man now, and you have those rookies coming up, and you have a pretty good hitting team, a solid bench, and great defense.
And
In
don't
my
forget,
mind, that all adds up to World Series.
And don't forget, we got Carlos Rodon, who's given us back-to-back 15-game years, 15-win years.
Yeah.
And he's coming back probably, around May or June. So that's two elite pitchers or two top line pitchers that we're getting back as reinforcements in Cole and Rodon.
Yeah, and it makes sense. It totally makes sense. And I'll tell you, listen, you couldn't be happier for what they're showing right now, everyone. You can't be happier. They had a good spring. They started out with a good spring. I know that doesn't mean diddly to anybody, but they had a good spring. And you have to see some of the evidence that comes out of the spring. I mean, Austin Wells, whatever it was, the WBC or whatever. Now, I know it's one game, but you could see a difference. There's a confidence level there now that I did not see. I have not seen. And trust me, I've seen thousands of New York Yankee players.
Well, and Joe, did you see them play as a team last year, like they did this year, and with that game approach, that consistent game approach from everybody in the lineup?
Yeah, no, I agree. You're right. And Bill O says it the best. Williams and Weaver blew at least 15 games. They only blow half of that, they win 102. Bill, if they blow two less, the Yankees win the American League East. How bad could this team be?
I mean, and you see, this is also a point why I don't believe it's a far stretch for me to say that they're going to win 102 games this year. Because, like he said, 15 games that were blown by Williams and Weaver, if we won half of that, we would have had 102. But then if, like you said, we won 2 or 3 more of those blown games, we won the division.
Right. Merck, good morning. How you doing? And I'm telling you guys, man, Ryan Weathers is going to be a stud. Yeah, I agree with you.
No, and there's one thing about Brian Cashman, and Ken will probably tell me, but and I'm gonna get to Ken's comment. But Cashman knows how to pick up these guys that you're like, huh? And then they turn into studs. Him and Matt Blake, they got like this magic thing going on with pitchers.
No, I agree. And let me tell you, everyone, it's not easy to change a whole team. Listen, I wish the Mets a lot of luck, but I'm giving them as an example. Do you think it's going to be that easy in the beginning? They have a new first baseman. They have a new outfield. They have new this, new that. We still don't know what's happening with the bullpen. They desperately need a couple of those pitches to come through. I'd rather be in the Yankee situation right now than the Mets. And I'm not saying that to be mean or anything. But the Mets had an overhaul. Of course, the Mets have money to spend and money to burn. But I'd rather be where we are, knowing I'm bringing back a team that won all those games, should have won first place, and they got rid of all the dead wood. They got rid of them, all of them.
Right.
There's nobody left.
And look at this. And to my point about Rodon, over the past 2 years, Rodon has more wins than Crochet has most wins in MLB, more than Crochet, Skeens, and Scooble.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the guy we're getting back in May or June.
And I got a feeling Garrett Cole is very close. They build him up to 6 innings, and he's going to be back. And another quote from who's a big Ryan Weathers fan. I'm telling you guys, I think it's gonna light a match under Ryan Weathers to play for the same team that his father did and won championships. He's right. You're 100% right. I love this kid. I think he could be magical. I really do. And the Yankees have the formula to win a championship, and that is pitching and defense. I don't care what You want to say, oh, the Dodgers are going to three-peat. If you have great pitching or good pitching, it beats the Otanis and the Friedmans. Trust me on that.
And look, we're
Trust
not
me
wearing.
on that. And let me tell you, they're not getting any younger, especially the Freemans and Mookie Betts and all of that. They're not getting any. That team is not getting any younger. So now it's not about the money. It's about being smart of how you're going to rebuild them to stay relevant. It's not easy. And at that point, Brian Cashman was a very, very, very good general manager. He's still good, but he's got restraints with cash now.
Yeah. And, you know, look at this.
It's a perfect sense right here. Read what Ken is saying.
Yeah. Cashman was a director of player development during the pre-dynasty years. Williams, Jeter, Posada, Pettit, and Rivera. Cashman can evaluate young talent.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, we may get on him right now, but you have to understand, if these guys, he didn't even have a budget until the very end. He did not have one. He admitted it. But he said, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but I don't have it. I heard the quote. I heard him say it.
No,
With Steinbrenner, he gave him the checkbook. He said, go ahead, do what you got to do.
Hey, and there's something about this that I know we complain about it. A lot of Yankee fans, we do, because we want the World Series or bust mentality, right? We got that. But Cashman has been there for 40 years in the Yankees organization. Director of player development. You know, he started out as an intern. 26 of those 40 years, he's been GM. And he's worked alongside with the Steinbrenner family for 26 years. If they don't trust him by now, he should not be GM. But they do trust him. And Cashman has proven time and time again, he struck gold with people that were like diamonds in the rough.
Yep.
You know, and then, yes, sometimes we get burnt with, you know, we get the Ellsberries and the Probanos but hey, not everybody can handle playing in New York under wearing NY Yankee pinstripes. All right. Cameron Maven said it best. Them pinstripes are heavy.
Yeah, and I agree. NES, how you doing? Hi, fellas. How about them Yankees? Yankees are built to mash in the regular season. Okay, and I think they're built for the playoffs with that pitching staff. Let's understand Cashman inherited the core four. Granted, he's great at keeping the stadium full and winning the regular season. And he also had a person by the name of George Steinbrenner. And he had leeway. And when he had leeway, he did a lot more. He was, you know, he got a lot of good players, people. You don't realize, you don't know the history of game to game with this guy. He brought up people that weren't very good from other teams, but somehow he got a good pitching performance from like a retread of a pitcher. Pitched one game for the Yankees, won the game, and then he either brought him down or whatever. He was a mastermind doing that. And if you don't understand that, then you don't know the Yankee history.
And then look at his two mentors, Bob Watson and Gene Michael.
Yeah, not too shabby. Hey, listen, Gene Michael went to Georgia and said, if you trade Mariano Rivera or Derek Jeter, I'm out of here. I don't care if you give me $10 million a year, I ain't staying. So when George heard that, totally, he says, you know what, Stick, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But people don't understand how many guys that the Yankees got through those championship years just for what they needed, you know, a little bit here. Just if a starting pitcher was hurt, they would get a pitcher that they just out of nowhere. The guy pitches 6 innings, they win that game, and then you never hear from him again.
Jimmy Keys.
Well, Jimmy Key was that I got to tell you a quick story on that. Everybody was turning the Yankees down. Nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted to pitch for the New York Yankees in 92, 93. And basically on a cruise ship, Jimmy Key, his wife was his agent, and they went to him and said, would you like to pitch for the New York Yankees? He thought about it. He said yes. And that move brought us the start of winning in 96. No question. That and Wade Boggs. Everybody thought Wade Boggs was done. The Red Sox thought he was done, although they were still in the running for him because I don't think they wanted him to go to the Yankees. Wade Boggs was, I'll never forget that day. His agent came on the Mike Francesa show at that time with Chris Russo. And he said, well, we have breaking news. Here's the agent. The agent came on and he said, all right, here is the deal. You don't see that anymore, but he came on and he said, with the two choices, Wade Boggs is a New York Yankee. And once that, and I have that somewhere on tape. That was amazing. And everybody questioned, oh, he needs glasses. He's getting old. He can't play third anymore. He's not going to get any doubles at Yankee Stadium. Are you serious?
Well, and then we had with Charlie Hayes too.
And what about and if you really want to dig deep, what about Roberto Kelly for
Paul O'Neill?
Paul O'Neill. Oh, how can they do that? Roberto Kelly's a 5-star player. Paul O'Neill was an amazing player already. The Cincinnati Reds never gave him a chance to bat against left-handed pitching.
Yeah, the only manager of the Reds that gave Paul O'Neill a chance, and he didn't give him too much. Well, Lou Piniella.
Yeah.
And then here you go. I mean, and look at this. Paul O'Neill won a World Series with the Cincinnati Reds, defeating the Athletics Machines in 1990.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you, everyone, this is a great show. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Nitin's reminding us next Friday, our client so far for next Friday for mental health panel with Johnny and Victor and Chef Nick. So we are going to Jordan Grant and former New England Patriots Nate Willard will be on the show. So that's fantastic. We will have a lot more on that in our shorts, and also, of course, we'll talk about it here on YankeeMania. But Sean, some final thoughts as we're getting into an hour of the show, and we do have quite a few things going on, and we will be back later. If we have a show, we will definitely we'll let you know ahead of time, everyone. But there's so much going on, so many preparations of shows that we're doing. And it's all going to be fantastic for each and every one of you. So hang in there, everyone. Sean, some final thoughts.
Yeah. Guys, sweet 7-0. Max Fried pitched a 6 in the third inning shutout ball, 2-hit ball. And the Yankees, they took care of business yesterday. We got the day off. There's more baseball as it's opening day for the rest of the league. And then, hey, we got some games tomorrow, but we also got a March Madness game with Jason. And, there's a lot of things in sports going on, but hey, bitch, come right here. Ken, shout out to Ken and Yankees The Ugly Truth. We'll give you all the details when things come up. But yeah, guys, thank you for coming in and showing the love. It was a great win yesterday by the team, and I love that the team was playing together. And let's just roll with it.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate it, Sean, and hopefully, and I'm sure we'll see you tomorrow morning, or maybe later. But Ken is right. We have a lot of people in the stream and only a few likes. Come on, guys. As you're leaving here now, please press that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to NY Yankee Mania, please subscribe. And Raymond Clicker, how you doing? Good job, guys. Sean is doing very well at this. Well, you got it. You got a nice endorsement, Sean. And we really appreciate everyone. Look for our YouTube live today sometime. As soon as the games start going on, we will come on and I will definitely give you updates on what's going on. So hang in. There's plenty more baseball on NY Mania today. So don't fret, everyone. Even though there's no Yankee game, we will definitely do that. So with that in mind, thank you, everyone, for being here. And we just want to say God bless you all. God bless America. And we really, really appreciate you guys being here. And thank you. It means the world to us. And I do see on the bottom for a couple of seconds, if Nitin is ready, we'll bring him up a few minutes. He might have some good stuff to tell us. Nitin, are you ready? Nitin? Not sure if he can, but he would tell us. But anyone, we will be on YouTube Live a little later on, and probably have Nitin or Sean or somebody with us to go over what's going on in the baseball world. So thank you, everyone. We really appreciate it. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees, everyone, and stay healthy. And we'll see you some part of the day. As you're going out, please press that like button, and because so we can send it out for YouTube as we keep going and going. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Nitin, for everything. Nitin this morning him and his team gave another super chat. They are amazing what they do for the show. Thank you, Desiree, for coming in. Katie, everyone. We really, really appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much. And we love each and every one of you. God bless you all. God bless America. Stay healthy, everyone. We'll see you later, one way or the other. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Nitin, for all that you do.